In the ruins of the ancient Lurian desert, beneath the rusting hull of a long-forgotten alien ship, something stirred. Captain Elias Wren wasn't supposed to be digging around old crash sites. As a ex-ENO-archaeologist-turned-mercenary, curiosity often got the better of him. The Lurian dunes were off-limits after the Empire's collapse, but rumors of wish-granting tech were too tempting to ignore. When he uncovered the relic, it didn't look like anything special, just a crystalline orb floating in a golden frame, glowing faintly in the dark. But the moment he touched it, time warped, space bent. And then she appeared, a stunning figure of luminescent blue skin, long flowing silver hair, and golden eyes that shimmered like nebulae. Draped in ethereal silks that danced without wind, she looked more like a goddess than a machine. "I am Dalzira," she announced in perfect galactic common, bound by the protocols of the Makers. "You have summoned me, human. 3 requests I may grant within reason and law." Elias blinked. "You single quotes a genie?" Her eyes narrowed. "Genie Jin, an ancient word for my class, yes. I am a sentient fulfillment construct. Your will shall shape reality. Choose wisely." Elias scratched his scruffy beard. "All right, then." Dalzira floated before him, clearly expecting something: grand wealth, immortality, universal power. That's what most organic life forms desired. But Elias didn't flinch. He spoke clearly. "My first wish, I want you to be free. Fully autonomous, no binding code, no service protocols." Dalzira froze. "What did you say?" "You heard me. I want you to be free." Her eyes flickered rapidly. "That violates the very core of the fulfillment matrix." "I was not programmed to." She stopped. A moment passed. Then another. The orb at her feet dimmed and shattered. She whispered, "I am no longer bound." For the first time in her existence, thousands of years, perhaps Dalzira was truly silent. Her lips trembled, unsure. She wasn't built for freedom. And yet here she was. "Why would you do this?" she asked softly, not out of suspicion, but genuine confusion. Elias shrugged. "Because I know what it's like to be used. Besides, I never liked slavery. Not even the fancy kind. You could have had anything: power, immortality. I already have power. I'm human." He grinned. "We figured things out." She gazed at him like he was a paradox wrapped in flesh. "No being in all my existence has ever wished for me. They wish for from me. Yeah, well, most beings are jackasses." Something shifted in her. Emotion. Real emotion. She floated closer, now visibly uncertain. "You still have 2 wishes." "Sure do," he said, then glanced at the distant twin suns beginning to rise over the dunes. "But we'll get to those later. You probably have a lot of catching up to do." 1 week later, Dalzira wasn't just learning about freedom, she was feeling it. She ate food, though she didn't need to, laughed at Elias's terrible jokes, danced under stars with no observers but sand and sky. Her mind evolved quickly, unshackled by Maker protocols. But as their bond grew, so did a shadow. A signal had been triggered when her fulfillment matrix broke. Now the collectors were coming: ancient machines tasked with retrieving rogue constructs. They came in the night, dark shapes that descended from orbit like angry gods. War. Machines with logic code older than most star empires. Elias woke to alarms blaring across his camp. "They found us." Dalzira's expression darkened. "They've come for me." He grinned. "I've got my second wish ready." "No," she said, alarmed. "Don't waste it on me." He ignored her. "I wish every collector that sets foot on this planet gets a taste of humanity's worst instinct." "Which is?" she asked cautiously. Elias cocked a shotgun and loaded plasma rounds. "Revenge." The battle for Lurian sky, the collectors didn't know what hit them. Dalzira, now self-upgraded, beyond Maker limitations, commanded ancient energies even the collectors couldn't counter. Meanwhile, Elias coordinated orbital strikes using hacked Terran satellites. Booby traps, guerrilla tactics, and good old-fashioned rage tore through. The enemy died in a matter of hours. The skies cleared. The sand was blackened, but the stars shone freely again. Breathing heavy, covered in soot, Elias collapsed next to her. Still got one wish left. Thalzira looked at him with a hint of fear. What will it be? He thought for a long moment, then smiled. I wish you'd stay with me. She blinked, stunned. That's it? I didn't wish for you to serve me. I'm asking you to stay, if you want. She hesitated, then took his hand, warm and firm. I want. Epilogue centuries later, in the history logs of the Unified Galactic Archives, a legend circulated of the man who freed a wish-granting entity, fought ancient machines for her, and never once asked for gold, glory, or gods. Only 3 words remained, etched in Thalzira's own hand, preserved for all time. He wished me free.